Yo guys, what is up? And today I'm coming at you with another video, and today I want to talk about Philip Defanco. And if you don't know who that is, for the few people out there who don't know, he's basically another news channel on YouTube. He covers YouTube news and international news, and he's like he's not biased like Keemstar and Scarce is. Scarce is kind of irrelevant now, but he's still around, and his news thing is kind of biased, and Keemstar is an obvious biased news channel on YouTube, but he only covers YouTube shit. He really doesn't cover that much like real international news and shit like that, but Philip Defanco does. And yeah, he's one of the biggest content creators on the platform, and like a year ago at this point he made a video talking about how he left his network and he's going independent, and he's opening up a Patreon so he can start up a news network and like expand and stuff. But it's been a year now and there's been no updates about it. And so Philip, where's the fucking money, bro, from the Patreon? Because this dude is by no means struggling. He said before himself on Reddit that he makes about $100,000 a month, so if you times that by 12, that's 1.2 mil a year. So the dude's definitely not struggling. So I can understand to a certain degree, like if he actually is making a news network, wanting just a little bit of extra income to help him out, building this thing. But nothing's happened. There's been no updates or anything like that, and nobody knows where the money's going. And really, I have this like stigma about Patreon, as I'm sure many people do, especially with large content creators, especially a content creator of Philip Defanco size on YouTube having a Patreon. It's kind of scummy in my opinion, because this dude's making 1.2 mil, and you're gonna sit there and take money from people who could be working minimum wage jobs, kind of struggling. And they're nice enough to give you a little bit of their paycheck, because they're fans of you, and you're gonna take that shit and do God knows what's with it. I don't know. The dude could be really building a news network. He seems like a legit guy to me. He seems nice, but I don't know him personally. He could have like a bad crack or meth addiction or something, and he's spending all the money on that. I have no idea. But it's just something that's come up recently in the community, and I just kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit. Hopefully at some point he'll put out a statement and clear it up, because as of right now, like I said, nobody knows like where the fuck all this money from Patreon is going. And he has a decent amount of patrons, and the thing about Patreon too, it's not like Kickstarter where you can see how much the person has made. There's really no way to see. And that's another thing too I was thinking about. Instead of like since he's gonna be like starting something, why didn't he use like Kickstarter, which is used to like kick off businesses and shit like that? Patreon is more used by smaller YouTubers to like help subsidize income, so they can keep doing it full time if they have like a low CPM or don't have that many viewers or subscribers, and they can still keep creating content on YouTube full time instead of having to get a job and not being to do YouTube as often as they could, if they were doing it full time. But he opted to do Patreon instead of Kickstarter for some reason, and he hasn't given any updates on his supposed news network. So I don't know, the whole thing is just kind of shady, and he really needs to come and clear it up, if he wants to keep his name clean. But yeah guys, that's just my opinion on the situation. Comment yours down below, and yeah, that's all I want to talk about today. More content will be coming this week on my channel. I know I've been slacking a little bit, but yeah guys, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.